Help me, May. I can't take it anymore. She's absolutely relentless, and I'm at my wit's end.
What? What's going on, Kevin? And who are you talking about?
It's Victoria. I've been trying to deal with her casually until now, but I never expected her to join my family's company as a new employee. Her obsession is terrifying.
Hold on. Why is Victoria working with you? And what do you mean by obsession?
I know this will sound crazy, but she's been following me. She's been asking me out on dates for years.
Following you? What do you mean?
Like, literally following me. To meetings, to lunch, even trying to wait by my car after work.
That doesn't sound like Victoria at all. Are you sure you're not misunderstanding something?
I wish I was. You might be shocked, but listen. Victoria's been pretty aggressive about dating me. She keeps telling me to leave you and date her instead.
What?
I know it's insane, and that's not even half of it.
Tell me everything right now.
I should have told you right away, but I hesitated. I know that it would hurt you if you found out that your childhood friend was trying to steal your boyfriend.
This is crazy. Victoria, my childhood friend, is after you? She never shown any sign of this around me.
Of course she wouldn't say it to your face.
I guess, but still. We've known each other since elementary school. We tell each other everything.
That's why I couldn't tell you about her joining my company either.
Come to think of it, I haven't heard anything about her changing jobs. We just met up the other day and she didn't mention such a big change.
Because she's been planning this. She specifically targeted our company.
What makes you say that?
She applied right after her engagement was announced. Can't be a coincidence.
That timing is suspicious. How is she acting at work?
No matter how many times she comes on to me, I keep rejecting her. But since she's an old friend of yours, I can't be too harsh. I've been quietly enduring it, but I'm at my limit. Her joining my company just to get close to me is abnormal.
And how long has Victoria been working at your company?
About 6 months now. Since day one, she's been making a huge fuss about wanting to be my secretary.
What?
She told everyone she fell in love with the vice president at first sight and wanted to be my personal assistant. This was on our first day.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. We managed to assign her to the sales department, but she's already known throughout the company as a problem employee.
I can't believe this. What exactly has she been doing?
Where do I even start? Every morning she waits by the elevator.
And?
She brings me homemade lunchboxes, saying she made them with love. She waits for me after work, trying to walk home together.
Really? She's that obvious about wanting to date you?
It gets worse. She's been telling everyone at work that we have a special connection.
What kind of connection?
She claims that since she's your childhood friend, we're practically destined to be together.
That's ridiculous.
That's why I can't take it anymore. I'd fire her if I could, but once someone's hired, the company can't easily dismiss them. It's not like she's committing a crime.
Well, it doesn't sound like she's even doing her job properly. I can't believe this. To think Victoria's obsessing over my fiancé. It's pathetic.
Could you talk to her properly? This is beyond what I can handle.
I'll contact her right away. I still can't believe it, but if she's really after my fiancé, this is a serious problem.
Thank you. Just be careful how you approach it.
Why?
She seems unstable. Yesterday she was telling coworkers that we're secretly dating.
She what?
And that you're just a cover story until we can go public.
I'm calling her right now. Victoria, we need to talk right now. Hey, bestie! What's up? Don't bestie me. What's going on with you and Kevin? Oh, has he mentioned me? Hey, Victoria, do you really have feelings for Kevin? Is it true you joined his company just to get close to him?
Oh, well, I guess the secret's out. I was planning to steal him away before anyone found out.
Do you even hear yourself? Trying to steal your childhood friend's fiancé? I can't believe this.
Come on. This is my only shot at reality. Kevin's the heir to his family's business. His family owns a generations-old company, and he's next in line as CEO. He's already vice president, and he'll inherit both the company and family assets soon. Chances at landing such a golden catch don't come often.
What are you saying? You just congratulated us on our engagement the other day.
Well, yeah. What else could I do in front of everyone?
So you were lying?
I genuinely meant those congratulations at the time, but when I got home, I started thinking, If you can land a golden catch like him, why can't I? We're basically on the same level, you know.
What do you mean by same level?
Neither of us is a great beauty, but we're not ugly either. We're even about the same height and weight. If someone like you can marry into wealth, why can't I? Don't you think that's unfair?
Your logic is completely twisted. How does that lead to trying to steal him?
Because I can't accept it. We've been together since we were kids. I always thought we'd have similar lives.
And?
I thought we'd both marry ordinary guys, but here you are landing this wealthy heir. It's not fair. That's why I'm going to make him fall for me and take that privileged life for myself.
I can't understand this at all. Not only can't you celebrate your friend's marriage, but you're trying to ruin it. I'm so disappointed in you, Victoria.
I don't care what someone who tried to get ahead of me thinks. I'll definitely make Kevin mine.
Sorry, but that's never going to happen. If anything, Kevin finds your advances annoying, and he's saying that he wants you to stop. We're going to get married as planned, so please stop interfering. He's not yours to have.
Oh, May, I'm not interfering at all. If anything, he's interested in me.
What?
Men are weak to women who actively pursue them. At this rate, it won't be long before he chooses me over you. It's so simple.
Listen to me. Kevin clearly said you're bothering him. He doesn't want you following him around anymore. Stop it.
Of course he'd say that to you. You're still technically his fiancé, so naturally he has to pretend I'm bothering him in front of you. But he acts totally different when we're alone.
What are you talking about?
He eats all the lunch boxes I make him. The boxes always come back empty.
That's funny because he told me he hasn't touched a single bite.
There's no way to prove that. Besides, I have actual proof. The other day, he left me a bold message card.
What?
It said, "Thank you for the delicious lunches. You'll make a wonderful wife someday." Once I've captured his stomach, he's mine. I'm so glad I took those cooking classes for this.
Victoria, you need help.
The only help I need is planning my wedding.
This isn't funny anymore.
Who's joking? I'm serious about Kevin.
He's my fiancé.
For now.
You're lying. There's no way he'd leave me for you. I trust him, and I know that he loves me.
We'll see. But don't blame me if he decides to dump you for me. We're childhood friends after all. We should forgive each other no matter what. Hey! Surprise news from my dear childhood friend. I'm finally going to marry Kevin. Yay! Aren't you happy for us?
What are you talking about now?
Kevin and I are getting married in Bali. Finally, Kevin chose me. And he's giving me a luxurious wedding too. That's so like him.
What? Kevin and you getting married? In Bali? Are you serious?
I wouldn't joke about something like this. He properly proposed to me.
That's impossible. There's no way he'd do something like that. Kevin is my fiancé.
You might not want to believe it, but it's true. He proposed to me. He did it at work in front of all the employees. I've got witnesses.
When exactly did this happen?
During last week's morning meeting, he announced it to everyone. He said he had a wedding with someone special this weekend and would be taking a week's vacation.
And you think that was a proposal? Seriously? He only said a special someone, right? Not your name?
Well, he hasn't officially broken off the engagement with you yet, so he couldn't openly propose to me. I never expected him to use the morning meeting to propose. It was like a secret office romance. So exciting. I can't believe how romantic he is.
No. That definitely wasn't a proposal.
Yes, it absolutely was. He announced in front of everyone that he's having a wedding in Bali on the weekend.
Victoria!
After all those lunch boxes filled with love, I understand him perfectly. Anyway, I'm off to get married to him in Bali today.
You're lying. This has gone far enough.
Sorry for the late notice. The proposal and wedding were so sudden. I've been busy with preparations. Oh, right. When do you like to come to Bali with us?
What?
I'll make a special exception and invite just you to our wedding. You're my important childhood friend after all.
Victoria, stop this.
Plus, we're like war buddies who fought over Kevin. So you're the only one I'll specially invite to our wedding.
But I'm already in Bali.
What?
Of course. Kevin's here in Bali too. We just finished our wedding ceremony.
Stop lying. Kevin wouldn't have a wedding ceremony with you. He said he was going to marry me. You're just bluffing.
No, he never said that.
He did. He announced it to everyone that he's getting married in Bali on Sunday.
Well, it's still Saturday afternoon here, and our wedding is over. The weather is perfect, and it was an amazing wedding.
What?
Think about it logically. Kevin never said what day it was. You just heard the weekend and decided that it was going to be on Sunday. But Kevin and I flew here yesterday, and we had our private ceremony this morning.
Why would he have a ceremony with someone like you? He said he'd marry me. That's why I rushed to the airport.
I never once said I would marry you. Please stop with these terrifying delusions.
What? Kevin? Is that you?
I have no intention of marrying you. Please give up on me.
Why are you saying this? We were getting along so well. You always thanked me for my lunch boxes. You even gave me that message card saying I'd make a wonderful wife.
I never ate your lunch boxes. That message card wasn't for me either. I was shocked when I heard about that. I never touched your lunches. I always had my secretary return them to you. I don't know what they did with them after.
But my lunch boxes always came back empty.
Well, it turns out that my mother was eating them. She thought they were lunches that May had made for me.
What?
She felt bad, thinking I was leaving my fiance's homemade lunches uneaten, so she ate them pretending to be me. She wrote that message card too. When I confronted her, she admitted everything. She had misunderstood and eaten them all herself.
When I got that message card, I was so happy. I was so thrilled, I even saved it on my phone.
Mother said that message was her honest opinion, without any flattery. She did say the food was genuinely delicious.
So that means I won over the mother-in-law? Even if you didn't eat my food, I captured your mother's heart. And that's practically the same thing. Like mother, like son. This proves we should get married. She approves of me as your wife.
My mother was just mistaken. She doesn't approve of you at all. I think May's cooking is the most delicious.
But...
By the way, when Mother found out those lunches were from you, she immediately made herself throw up. She was horrified about eating food from a stranger.
What do you mean?
She was frantically sticking her fingers down her throat because she was worried it might have been poisoned. She was panicking a lot after she heard how unstable you were and felt that you didn't have any qualms about going so far.
I didn't put any poison in it.
Don't you understand? That you're the kind of person people would suspect of such things? Let me say this one more time clearly. I have no intention of marrying you. In fact, you terrify me. I might have to report this to the police.
What?
If you continue following me, we'll take action. I'll report this as stalking to the police, and you'll be removed from the company.
But I just wanted to marry you. Why is May good enough but not me? It's not fair that she gets to marry into wealth.
It's not about fairness, and that attitude is exactly the problem. You were never my type to begin with. I love May for who she is. Now please stay away from us. We finished our wedding ceremony, and we're starting our honeymoon in Bali tomorrow. I'd appreciate it if you didn't interfere.
Please, help! Come pick me up at Honolulu Airport right now. I got detained at immigration because I didn't have proper ID.
What? What on earth are you doing? You actually came to Bali?
I couldn't give up. I thought I needed to confront Kevin directly to make him reconsider marrying me, so I impulsively flew to Bali.
How did you end up detained at immigration?
Well, actually, this is my first time flying alone. The only other time I've been abroad was on a graduation trip to Paris with everyone. I panicked at arrivals and they got suspicious and detained me.
You're kidding.
I tried my best to explain. I told them I came to get married in Bali to a man who's currently married to another woman, but they didn't understand at all, and they're barely letting me use my phone right now.
Of course they'd misunderstand with an explanation like that. And why are you contacting me? I wouldn't even know how to help prove anything.
Just come to the airport. Convince them to release me. I don't understand why they won't let me go. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just here to get Kevin back. I'll do whatever it takes to get him back.
Fine. Just get deported already.
What? You're not going to save me.
Why should I? The reason why they won't let you go is probably because they can sense that you're a dangerous person and that they shouldn't let you walk around freely. They can smell the obsessive stalker on you. It's better for all of us if you're sent back. We'll be able to enjoy our honeymoon in peace that way.
What? I came all this way. I'm not going back. I'm not giving up. Help me. I paid for the flight here. If I get sent back, then who's going to pay for the flights?
Who's going to compensate me? None of us have any obligation to compensate you. If you don't want to get deported, you should do something about it yourself. If you do your best to prove that you're not suspicious, they might let you into the country after all.
Please, you can't abandon me like this. They told me that they're going to take my phone away from me. I think they're really planning on sending me back.
All right. Well, once you get back, can you resign from your job? It looks like Kevin is serious about getting you fired, so the only advice I can give you is to leave before they make you. Anyway, I've got a honeymoon to enjoy. Goodbye, Victoria. I blocked Victoria, and she was promptly deported back to the US. Meanwhile, Kevin and I enjoyed our peaceful honeymoon in Bali after returning home. According to company staff, Kevin's mother, feeling obligated because of the tasty lunches, went to meet Victoria at the airport after her deportation. However, she told Victoria, "You must be mentally ill to seriously misinterpret that as a proposal. I'm taking you to the hospital right now for a mental health check." Embarrassed, Victoria fled and called the company to resign immediately. After that, the stalking completely stopped, and we're enjoying our peaceful newlywed life.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.